Strike number 1. To perform, take a step forward with your right foot or left while elevating your right arm to the right or left side of your head. Then stick to the right back side of your head. Second, attack your opponent's left temple with a forehead strike. And lastly, pull your right or left arm back and place it to the left side of your head with a stick of your left back side in one continuous movement. Strike number 2. First thing to do, execute a backhand blow of your opponent's right temple from the last position of strike number 1. And lastly, draw your right or left arm back to the right side of your head with a stick of the right back of your head in one continuous movement. Strike number 3. To perform, you should execute a forehead strike from the last position of strike number 2, striking your opponent's left shoulder and draw your right or left arm back to the left side of your head in one continuous movement, sticking at the left back side of your head. Strike number 4. To perform, you should execute a backhand strike to your opponent's right shoulder from the last position of strike number 3 and draw your right or left arm back to the right side of your head with a stick on the right back side of your head in one continuous movement. Strike number 5. To perform, you should execute a forehead thrust in your opponent's stomach from the last position of strike number 4 and pull your right or left arm back to your body right side. Strike number 6. To perform, you should execute a forward thrust from the last position of strike number 5, striking your opponent's left chest and draw back to your right or left arm in a one continuous movement, placing your first in front of your stomach and the stick of the left side of your stomach. Strike number 7. To perform, you should turn your palm up clockwise from the final position of strike number 6, bringing the end of the stick in front of your body and strike your opponent in the right chest with a backhand thrust. And lastly, draw back your right or left arm and return it to the strike number 6, last position in one continuous movement. Strike number 8. To perform, you should execute a downward backhand strike to hit your opponent's right knee from the last position of strike number 7, and with your right or left arm drawn back to the right side of your head and the stick placed at the right back side of your head, continue to continuous movement. Strike number 9. To perform, you should execute a downward forehand strike to hit your opponent's left knee from the last position of the strike number 8, and with a stick placed on the right rear side of your head, draw back your right or left arm in one continuous movement, bringing it to the right side of your head. Strike number 10. To perform, you should execute a forehand thrust to your opponent's left eye from the last position of the strike number 9 and pull your right or left arm to the right side of your body and stick in the front of you like you are in a forward posture. Strike number 11. To perform, you should turn your hand up clockwise from the last position of the strike number 10, bringing the end to the stick in the front of your body. Second, deliver a backhand thrust to the right eye of your opponent, and draw back to your right or left arm in a single continuous movement and return it to the last position of the strike number 10. Strike number 12. To perform, you should draw your right or left arm back and place it to the left side of your head with a stick in your left back side, starting from the last position of strike number 11. Second, strike the crown of the head with a forehand strike. Then draw your right-left arm back in the single continuous movement as if you were in the forward stance. And lastly, don't forget for the courtesy. Importance of 12-zone strike. Its techniques can be used to defend yourself with other empty hands or weapons. You will be predisposed to spot stuff could be utilized as weapons that others would miss.